When you talk about trade, you also have to basically think in terms of how we compete with the world. And that has to be a very important element in trying to think about the challenge that we have ahead of us, which is how to renegotiate NAFTA. Mexico, definitely, is going to join this negotiation with a very, very high hopes and opportunities to improve what we have today. And I'll share with you three premises that are going to be extremely relevant for this incoming negotiation. The first one, we have to appreciate what we have already working for us. Any negotiator in the world will not sit down in a table assuming that the only winner is you. You have negotiated many things in your life. And if you have an agreement and you are going to redesign that agreement, sitting on a table where the other party is telling you the only one that has been winning is you, well, it will be very bad news for you, because then the whole discussion is going to be what they are going to be extracting from you. So it's not very wise to sit down to negotiate something with a very skewed or sharp perspective that there has been only one winner in this deal. We all have been winning in this deal. Secondly, the second premise on this negotiation. NAFTA is a 23-year-old agreement. We need to bring it up to modernity. When we were negotiating NAFTA, we didn't have cell phones. We had to do consultations with Mexico with fixed lines. E-commerce didn't exist. Mexico had not opened the energy sector. Now it's open and open for private investment and free competition. The telecom sector was not as important and relevant as it is today, and we have also opened competition in the telecom sector in Mexico. Many items in IP, intellectual property protection, were not as relevant as they are today. The US biomedical industry is very strong in the world, and they need to protect their trademarks and patents for longer time periods, and we are willing to do that. So at the end of the day, there are many things that can improve NAFTA, modernize NAFTA, and to bring it to actuality. The third premise is very simple. In order to really have this negotiation landed in safe lands, is that the final agreement is a win-win-win agreement for the three nations. There is no way I can go back to Mexico with an agreement that does not represent an advancement of Mexican interest as well as for US interest or Canadian interest. And let me share this, it's not just the pride of the negotiator himself. It's a reality of the political system.